Retire as early as you can. That's all I can say. It's August 2026, and on the 31st of May 2026 was I made redundant. In January 2027, I will become 60 years of age, and my first final salary pensions will start, which do include a lump sum. Wondered what that noise was. I wasn't looking forward to retirement, but now I've done it, I can't believe how stupid I've been. 40 years of acting like a slave, working 20 hours a day, well, not 20 hours a day, but 14 or 18 hours a day in IT, and getting paid for 8 hours because I was in senior management or management, whatever you want to call it. It was a salary rather than hourly pay. How stupid was I? My God, you'd think someone who works in IT is reasonably intelligent. There you go. So, my last day of service with the previous company was the 31st of May 2026. It's now August, the early part of August, as I'm recording this. So we've gone through June and July, 2 months of 2026. Oh, it's gorgeous. Come on, sweetheart. Come on, Susie. Let's go up here. What do you reckon for this for a back garden? Eh? Look at this, it's absolutely beautiful. It's not my back garden. Wow. Come on, Susie. So, 2 months in and a few days of August, and I've started to realise I've been working like a slave. Do you ever feel like that? And the slave is to the government and the businesses that I've worked for. The beauty about the businesses that I've worked for is they've actually paid me, but then the government take loads of tax off me. Wow. Look at this. Just look at this. I'm going to spin it round. Because when it comes to editing on this DJI 360, I'll put it in tracking mode for me as the object to track. Look at that for beautiful country. Wow. And now I'm retired, I can enjoy this. Now, I will admit this, 2 weeks into the game, in June, the first 2 weeks were great, doing nothing but ride my motorbike and things like that. Absolutely fantastic. But then I started to get a bit bored. So I went and got myself a part-time job of 0-hour contracts that's paying the minimum wage plus a little bit more. And that keeps me afloat. So that helps pay the £200 for electricity and gas every month, and the £200 for the council tax. There's 400 quid a month gone already. No wonder pensioners can't survive on their pension of £12,000 a year. That's £1,000 a month. No wonder they can't survive. Anyway, so in a few more months' time, when I'm 60, I'll start getting my pension. And on top of that, so I'll get a pension, a monthly payment for my pension. I'll get a lump sum, which I can invest in something. My goodness, let me just push this round. There we are. Which I can invest in something, get some more return. Of course, pay loads of tax on it. Yeah. And hopefully live a lower stress life. If you're of the similar age, 60, and you're still back funding your 30-year-old child or your 35-year-old child, stop it. You're actually digging a hole for your own grave. Just tell your kids, sorry, you've got to survive by yourself. Yeah, like I did. You've got to work 80 hours a week, like I did. Just because you've been indoctrinated to work 35 hours a week and then play on your PlayStation for 4 hours every night, whatever. Tell them. Just tell them. And you relax. You take it easy. I mean, I'm no financial expert, but I sat down and looked at my numbers and the savings that I've gained and all that. And oh, by the way, because I've got savings, when it came to losing my job and trying to claim unemployment benefit, not a chance. Not a chance. I did the right thing, saved my money. No, you can't have anything. No benefits for you. Wow, is that right? I should have got a rubber dinghy and gone over to Calais. That's another subject. What do you think, Susie? Should we have come across the channel via dinghy? Then we'd have been all right. I'm only joking. I'm only joking. What I'm trying to say is, if you can't see the light at the end of the tunnel, or you're not even in the tunnel to see a light for your retirement, then start replanning yourself. Like Mark said to me. I mean, there's 4 of us, and I'm the only one that was left working. Yeah? 4, the other 3 are retired. That doesn't mean to say they're on massive pensions. They're not. Come on, Suze. They're not. But they've got more than enough to keep going month by month. And instead of having 4 holidays in Tenerife, they have 1 holiday in Tenerife. Yeah? And the rest of the time, they're doing what they want. Keeping fit, riding motorbikes, playing on motorbikes, doing whatever you want to do. Come on, Suze. Walking the dog. Looking after your grandkids. I haven't got any grandkids. Can't imagine I'm going to get grandkids. I mean, my plan is get to age of 60 in 2027 because of the rising and rising costs of the UK. I might have to move abroad to the Far East and live there because it's just a cheaper economy. Have you ever thought about moving to the Far East? Or somewhere with a cheaper economy? Vietnam, Philippines, Cambodia? No idea. You tell me. Don't forget to subscribe on this channel. And thank you to the subscribers that have already subscribed. Maybe now's the time that you need to start replanning. If I knew what I knew now, I would have done the right thing and retired at 50, and I could have achieved it had I not got divorced. There's a warning there. There's a warning there. But enough about her taking everything and leaving me living out of the back of a car. But it's my fault. I should have left her earlier and then started my life again. Don't sit there in pain. It's your own fault if you sit there in pain. Wow. Absolutely beautiful. You need to sit down and look at your numbers and see if you can retire early. See if you can retire early. If you've got a wife and she's working, then let her work. Tell her your objectives, your aspirations. Of course, she won't want that because she wants her 4 holidays in Tenerife. But you have to reset expectations. Tell her, you can go to Tenerife 4 times, but you're going to have to pay for it. Let me just shove this up here. Just bear with me a second while I adjust this selfie stick. No one's coming. Let's put that there, where I normally do. Look at this. Are you working hard? Are you working long hours and not being paid for it? I'm doing a driving job at the moment, and it's relatively straightforward compared to IT management. It's easy. It's easy. And I'm enjoying it. Don't know how long it'll last. 1 month, 1 year, 2 years, I don't know. But we can suck it and see. We can suck it and see. There's another person that's been questioning about driving jobs, because I've mentioned it in previous videos. They mentioned that it was offered £100 a day for long hours. If you're being offered £100 a day for long hours, then it's illegal and it's not worth doing. Don't work for £100 a day, even if it's cash in hand. If it's cash in hand, £10 an hour. So if you work 18 hours, £180. There we are. If you work 10 hours, that's £100, cash in hand. And because we pay so much tax in the UK, there are plenty of cash in hand jobs, plenty. I've been offered 2. Doesn't matter who by. What do you think, Susie? You little girl, good girl. She's enjoying the walk. What do you think? You tell me. Are you still working and can't see the tunnel? Can't see a light in any tunnel? I didn't realise how stupid I'd been for the last at least 10 years. I could have retired. I could have retired if I'd have been smarter over the previous 40 years. But I didn't. I wanted the biggest and best thing. A massive house, 4 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, all that kind of shit. Brand new cars on PCP, all that kind of shit. What I should have done is I should have took the cash and invested it. Yeah? I should have done, and then I'd have been able to retire at 50. How stupid was I? If you're thinking, if you're wanting to retire, just calculate how much you need to survive and how you can bring that money in per month. There's not too much rocket science here. It's simple mathematics. You don't need to have a Rolex watch while you're in retirement. You don't need to reward yourself with expensive jewellery because you have retired. You don't need to go and buy a brand new £17,000 motorcycle because you have retired. You're not rewarding yourself, you're just digging into more capital that could stretch you out for further years. And I am talking years. You know, you could have, instead of spending £16,000 on a motorcycle, you could have invested the £16,000 and after a few years turned that into £24,000. But that said, with inflation, £16,000 over the next 3 years will be worth £24,000. Yeah? Ridiculous. Ridiculous inflation at the moment across the Western world and across the globe. So, but then again, it's not as bad as when it was 40 years ago. So, and they survived. Start growing potatoes in the back garden. Swap them with the neighbour who was growing carrots. Then you don't have to pay. Work as a community. Tell me your thoughts. What do you think? I don't regret it. I'm just doing a part-time job, and it is part-time. You know, in effect, when you make the average, it's 3 days a week. 3 days a week. And there's more than enough money to tide me over every month to pay for rent, council tax, electricity, food. Yeah? More than enough. More than enough. I think. Wow. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hopefully it was thought-provoking. What's your ideas? You tell me. See you soon. Bye bye.